Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another session of podcast. I wish and I'm sure you will enjoy listening to the broadcast. So I'm going to talk to you about the concept of Virosanam by the ancient Tamil medical science. What is the word Virosanam? Virosanam is a Tamil word. Virosanam means expansion of space. What is expansion of space? Every human individual cell has certain space inside other than their organelles of DNA, RNA, lysosome, mitochondria and all that. In the cytoplasm, there are also space where air system is there. And that is the area which is going to be filled up with unwanted liquids. So this is the basic concept. That is why they came out with Virosanam. So the one concept which I would like to explain you is there are many types of Virosanam. We are not going to go into it. We're going to talk about the concept of Virosanam, one particular type of Virosanam. All that I would like to tell you is about the human liver, which is the biggest organ in the body, the biggest planet in our solar system is Jupiter. So the Jupiter inside our body is the human liver. Human liver has got about 240 billion cells of liver cells of 4 major types. You can go and study the anatomy and everything in the net about the human liver. It's been given extensively. It's been given beautifully. So this guy, the human liver, he's the one which has the maximum relationship with almost all parts of the body and does innumerable number of works. It has been identified so far by the modern science, liver is doing more than 500 different types of actions, and also they fear it is, we have to still research to find what all we have not understood that they are doing. They are doing much more than what they are doing as what we have discovered so far. So because of so much of, biochemistry works are going on within this 1.5 kilos of human liver, there's always an inflammatory load. And remember one thing, in any system of medicine, we have no medicine to recorrect liver. So what the ancient Tamil medical science represented by Lord Agathir did is brought in one. Virosanam is a cleansing medicine, it's a purging medicine, okay? He brought one called Agathir Mahakurambu, is the name of that. Only a size of a ulur dal, a full ulur dal, only the size of it is given to a person, It's filled with many anuban, just the size of a ulur dal. That's the quantity is one intake. You can take it once in 6 months only. When you have this along with thirigadaga, that means sukku milagan tipili, that churn, you put it, fill it up in a capsule and have it in the morning at 5:30, before 6 o'clock, before the sunrise. And make sure you don't lie down because it makes you a little drowsy. You should not sleep. Make sure you don't lie down. Make sure you don't sit down. If you sit down, don't lean, keep doing something. Now what this fellow does is, it, get digested and goes into the liver. If there is any excess bile in the gallbladder or unwanted fluids in the upper part of the liver, it's all drained to the stomach and you start puking. If there is any toxins in the external part of the body, you start sweating. If there is no, you don't sweat. And if there is excess bile, unwanted bile, or toxic inflammatory part of the upper part of the liver and all, you get drained to the stomach, and if it is there, you will puke everything of that. It is too good for you. Then the purging starts. The major part of the liver, the inflammatory load is, completely released through the portal vein. It comes to the intestines, and you will start purging. So every time when you purge, drink a glass of hot water. It depending on the load of the liver, it will, number of purging will go on. Maybe 5 times or 8 times or 10 times or 12 times. Don't get scared. These are all unwanted stuff. And then it stops on its own. And that day, just to keep your glucose glowing, you're supposed to, have rice and thin buttermilk without salt. We are not going to have salt that day because the liver is completely discharged all the unwanted inflammatory load that it takes, next sunrise to rebounds itself to start working again. So don't load the liver with respect to digestion of having food. Have just rice and glucose, which has no load without the salt, which you are going to, feel good with your glucose metabolism. How much ever rice and buttermilk without salt you can have, it's not a problem. Once you finish that by 10:30, 11:30, have a hot water bath and have some rice and buttermilk and go to sleep. Evening, you'll be feeling very hungry, have rice and buttermilk again, rest for some time and go to sleep that night. The next day morning when you get up, your entire face looks distinctly different. You feel light and it sets in lot of physiological harmonious functions of all your internal organs because the liver has recorrected itself, including your fatty liver. You can clear everything. Agathiyar Magakorambu can be taken once in 6 months. Onset of many diseases can be broken. Okay. This is the information to you with respect to Virosanam. Thank you very much for your attention. See you in the next video. Thank you very much for spending your quality time. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you enjoyed this session. See you later.